Was ist das? You say Gugentras? Yeah, we go there today. Hey, it's me everybody, DeoGenZ, playing more Blob. And before we get to the finale of this particular episode, which that'd be funny. Alright, it's 5 seconds into the video, it's the finale, it's over, we're done. I missed the train! Bummer. And we almost could have gotten that blimp, but I know if I would have hit it, I would have had to wobble and waggle my way all the way back up here, and I just don't feel like doing that. So, yeah. We need to pretty much just finish the last monument. It was kind of a weird timing, so this is most likely going to be a shorter episode. But, oh, look at that. We already did that challenge, whatever the challenge was. That's how on top of paint and shit we are. We paint before! Whoops. I'm already in a challenge. I didn't know that. Alright. So we gotta complete... Oh, 50 green paint. Alright, cool. Yeah, my attention span is like so small. I'm like, oh yeah, there's the train. That's what it was. The train really threw me off because the train is the last element of this level you really need to pay attention to get connected to the Gugentras. I'm not sure if this is considered Gugentras Island or if it's just maybe the mainland and you can get a train out to Gugentras. But you certainly need to take the metro if you're going to be going anywhere towards the ending. So, don't jump the gun though. If there are still... No! Damn it, the Blob! Oh, you're waggling. Why waggle? Why? Yeah, I'm happy to report though, I think that the developers did change the waggability in Blob 2. Now, do I do Blob 2? I don't know. I never completed that game. I actually got it, which is strange that I get a game and I don't complete it. But it sort of got away from me. So maybe, just maybe, I will do perfect. Or not. Great, now I need to go get blue. God damn it. There's no blue up here? Come on. Can't I just, like, I don't know, use a grappling hook or something to spear a blue from a distance? That was cheap. I blame that on crappy platforming mechanics. Waggability plus the gooiness that the Blob possesses just does not help when you're trying to scale buildings on precarious edges and peaks. It is a problem. Definitely is, but if I did Blob 2, I don't know. See, the thing is with Blob 2, just as with Blob 1, but it's something that I, as an LPer, don't really pay attention to because I more or less want to play the games I want to play. And now that I know there's a yellow up there, I don't even need to waste... don't fall in the water! There we go. Don't even need to waste paint. But I usually play the games that I want to play. And that sounds kind of obvious from just the surface level of that statement. But I know some LPers who will get games that they're not really too keen on, but they're new games, so in order to get some more hype for their channel, in order to get more views, they play those games. And it's definitely a good way to do it. You know, I'm not knocking that way, I'm just saying it's not the way I go. Because, you know, there's an important thing for me that I need to know I can complete a game. I'm not a game master, not by any standpoint. You obviously can see that by the failed attempts at completing these simple challenges that I've done so far. So there's no way that I am anybody like an MLG, Major League Gamer, nothing close to that. So for me to play a game that I've never seen before, a blind playthrough if you will, it's got to be like really amazing. It's got to be so good that I know that even if I didn't complete this game before, given the time I would, and I'll find out how to complete it. Kind of like Bit Trip Runner 2. And that was different as well, because if it was like another Bit Trip run with no difference of difficulty levels, although I never had to change the difficulty level, which made me happy, made me feel like I've been evolving as a gamer perhaps. But that one, I knew that if things got really bad, that I could potentially turn down the difficulty and still complete the game. If I was to do something like Ninja Gaiden for the first time, not that Ninja Gaiden's a bad game, but it's just not a game I've ever played, I don't know if I could complete that. And that would be the worst thing of all. You so don't want to get into an LP and then not be able to complete it because you just can't. You just can't. You don't have the skills. And it's a hard thing to admit to your followers, and it's a more even annoying thing to admit to yourself when you realize it. And that's why I don't do those sorts of things. But, I don't know, DeBlob 2, I like DeBlob 1. It's awesome, and you guys here all seem to be digging it as well. So, maybe. I'll make my judgment based on comments, as I always do. Hit the transform engine for frenetic colors everywhere, except the monument. It doesn't have enough power to transform that. We'll need to boost ourselves up there with this blaster. But of course we need to take the challenge, because if we go up there without talking to old gray kinda, what color is he? He's like gray beige Blob. Yeah, without talking to the old geezer Blob, it won't activate the challenges, and we can't pump paint into the monuments. So, off we go! Alright, you want to be careful in this area because it's got heavy inkies and holes. Okay, so you want to make sure you've got enough paint to blast the inkies out of the way, and enough to pump into the monument. Thankfully, we have 2 minutes and 30 and less seconds. That is plenty of time. There's tons of paint around here. There's no shortage of that. The main no! I would say the main thing is to watch out for those holes, but forget the holes. If you get inked, it's no good, and you cannot fill the monument with more ink. You'll be helping the inkies out. I thought this I thought this monument was not gray enough, so I decided to get infected by your inky warriors and pump some more black paint into this monument to further the grayscale schematic thing that you've got going on. Honestly, I'd say maybe you could just skip the inkies. It seems to be easier to jump over them. Because if you Z-target the correct monument platform, the portal for paint, then that allows you to suck right up into it with your waggle. You don't have to worry about waggle jump, waggle slam. I think playing DeBlob 2 would be awesome, just to see how it changes from DeBlob 1, because this game's already pretty sweet. Oh, that's why there was holes. Gotcha. Oh, good. I'm glad we weren't in the hole while those paintbrushes were coming down. Smashed by the paintbrushes! That would be a bleak ending to DeBlob. Well, Blob was saving the day, then giant paintbrushes came and smited him, so no more DeBlob. Guess DeBlob 2 can't happen now. I think it can. I really do. If I get, like, more than 5 comments, or 5 comments, that say they want DeBlob 2, I'll do it. And that is a successful run of Guggentrass Island. Our rewards are like little achievements, and I'm not too big on achievements, so who cares? See you next time.